Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here.
This guy, Ricky Puig, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
Victor Fort. And it's Llorente. Raul. Looking for a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Raul. He's had it taken off him.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's neat. There will be a throw-in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Fort. Victor Fort. Oh, it's played into the area. Vinicius Junior gets it away. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Longley. Nico Williams. Villarreal, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Guardiola does well to get it back. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And it's Azar, and he was quick to react. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Nico Williams. Koeman. Here's Chouameni. Llorente. And it's Messi. Ball played for Koeman. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Messi. Good pressure, determined, intense. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Now this could be a chance. Well, that looks a decent ball. Victor Fort showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. He has found the way through. Azar. Alvarez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 11.
Here we go again then.
Serán sustituidos por...
So first half brought no goals.
El dorsal 10. Ronaldinho.
Villarreal looking to pass their way through. Crosses it in here. Cleared away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Azar. And it's Gundogan. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Tchouaméni is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oscar Mingueza. Koeman. And it's Llorente. For Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, can he find a finish? Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Barcelona have their second corner now. Romario! João Cancelo gets good distance on it. Shot could... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flashes it across. That's going to go a long way. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Romario. Guardiola. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
João Cancelo. Alvarez. And it's Cancelo. Ball's gone out of play. Oscar Mingueza. Koeman. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Llorente. Koeman. And it's Llorente. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Real chance! Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Chouameni. And here's Romario. And he thumps it clear. Longley.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Hazard. Out of play for a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oscar Mingueza. Out for a throw. Koeman. And it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4. El dorsal
So our
22.
quest to find the winner continues.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal
Isco
8.
is the
Cambio de
distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Romario. Rudiger getting this one clear. Here's Llorente. Isco. And it's Llorente. Isco.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he's managed to get rid. Referee's given a throw. Longley. And it's Llorente. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Chooses to go back. The ball goes in. And he's there to clear it. Cruyff with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Romario. Koundé with the slide tackle there. Now it's Rodrigo. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Oh, not quite. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He is through here. We've reached the midway point in extra time. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 32 será reemplazado por...
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Played back. Isco. Now, can they get him away? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's in space and looking for options. Gundogan.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now there's a shapes to shoot! Mbappe tries to clear. Threads one in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Rodrigo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por...
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter...
And that is as far as it goes. Villarreal are beaten and they are out.
que obedezcan en todo momento.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rudiger cuts it out.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
This is Owen, and Owen has fallen kindly here. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.